So thank you for having us here today to speak, and thank you for our host for inviting us along. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, thank you again just for all of you to attend today. It's such a mind-blowing experience for me to see this many people wanting to talk and hear about hedge funds in this region. I'd also like to thank the previous panelists for their insight on why hedge funds are coming to the UAE. The next session, I have the opportunity to focus on this city, and specifically the DIFC. The insights I share today are not only drawn from extensive research, but from my own personal experience in this dynamic landscape. Before I get into the detail, please first allow me to introduce myself. My name is Jonathan Beardall, and I have the privilege of leading the wealth and asset management practice within the DIFC. I've spent almost 20 years of my career in banking, wealth and asset management across the globe, starting in London, followed by a 6-year period in Dubai, where I've ran a wealth management firm within the DIFC, amongst other things, as well as 2 years in Hong Kong and 3.5 years in Singapore. So I feel quite well placed to talk about this topic. And before my return to Dubai just early this year. Moving countries is never an easy decision, as I'm sure most of us in this room know, and this will be my 5th altogether. And I've always been someone who was driven by the desire to constantly move forward. So the idea of returning to a previous market wasn't something I would normally consider. But with Dubai, this was an incredibly easy decision. Sitting in Singapore, looking at Dubai from afar, with how they have evolved into one of the world's leading financial centers, with a lifestyle that far exceeded my experience in my most recent markets, it was a very short conversation with my much better half about why we should move, and that's despite the fact she'd never even visited Dubai before. And here I am, and here we are. That said, I probably should have given a better warning about the weather in summer when we moved here. But alas, it was day 2 when she told me her eyeballs hurt. So that was quite interesting to justify. Now, back to the topic at hand. Dubai's strategic location has positioned it as a pivotal bridge between the East and the West, solidifying its status as a premier hub for international trade and investment. This strategic advantage has led to a significant influx of hedge funds, particularly from major financial centers like the US, UK, Hong Kong, and Singapore. All 4 of which have delegations from the DIFC visiting in the next few months, including right now, we have our Chief Business Development Officer, Salman Jaffrey, who's in New York. Those of you who know Salman know he is not there for Fashion Week. The Emirate has been quick to adapt to global market trends and has established itself as a hub for investment and innovation. This adaptability is particularly evident in its growing appeal to hedge funds, both in terms of market trends and macroeconomic factors. Comparing the incentives offered by Dubai to hedge funds with those in other leading financial centers, it's evident why an increasing number of funds are choosing Dubai. A cornerstone of Dubai's financial success lies in the Dubai International Finance Center, the DIFC. For the few of you who don't know the DIFC, this remarkable institution stands as one of the world's most advanced financial centers, acting as the leading global financial hub for the Middle East, Africa, and South Asia MEASA region. Its remarkable growth, as evidenced by the increase in registered companies, speaks volumes about its significance in the global financial landscape. DIFC is home to an impressive roster of financial institutions. It hosts 17 of the world's top 20 banks, 25 of the world's top 30 global systematically important banks, 5 of the top 10 insurance companies, 5 of the top 10 asset managers, and numerous leading global law and consulting firms. But it is not just the institutions and infrastructure. It's the people that make Dubai the preferred choice for hedge funds. The city has experienced an influx of individuals, not only from a front office capital raising directive, which has been the case in the previous 10 years in this market. We now host the real brain trusts of the organizations. I've been told to use that term carefully, so no offense to the rest of us, including significant number of portfolio managers that are now also making decisions and deploying capital, seeking a hedge against the next 5 to 7 years of economic dynamics. The growing IPO pipeline and the huge demand for talent in the region are compelling factors. Dubai also offers an unbeatable lifestyle, world-class education, abundant career growth opportunities, ease of doing business, and a visa-friendly environment. It's a city that is not only safe, it is family-friendly, making it an attractive destination for professionals from all over the world. With more than 39,000 professionals working across over 4,900 active registered companies in the IFC, Dubai boasts the largest and most diverse pool of industry talent in the region. So, why DIFC for hedge funds? The answer lies in the depth and breadth of its financial ecosystem, which has matured over the last 2 decades. The Global Financial Centers Index categorizes Dubai as one of the world's 10 financial centers with broad and deep capabilities. The IFC's reputation as a global leader is further solidified by its status as the only financial center in the Miasa region to achieve this classification. Within the DIFC, we find a thriving hub for wealth and asset management. We're home now to more than 330 regulated firms, primarily from the US, GCC, Europe, and UK. The influx of hedge funds is the next logical phase of the evolution of the DIFC as one of the world's leading financial centers. This success has attracted over 40 global hedge funds to join DIFC's ecosystem so far, with discussions underway with more than 60 global hedge funds from the top 100 to establish their presence within the center. The following are some of the global hedge funds currently present in the DIFC: Asia Research Capital Management, Hudson Bay Capital, King Street Capital, Golden Tree Asset Management, Balyazni Asset Management, Square Point Capital, Exodus Point Capital Management, LMR Partners, AQR Capital, Schonfeld Strategic Advisors, Sculptor Capital, and Verition Fund Management. And the list goes on. In the last 14 days alone, we've also authorized 3 more hedge funds, with announcements due in the coming days, with a further 20 plus expected over the next 3 months. In conclusion, Dubai's rise as a preferred new center for hedge funds in the region is no accident. It's a testament to a combination of strategic advantages, a thriving financial ecosystem, and a diverse pool of talent. As we stand on the precipice of a new era in finance, Dubai's influence is set to reverberate across the global financial landscape for years to come. Thank you.